Hello everybody, this is Lauren of Plan Mosh Plan. Welcome back to another Plan With Me. This week I am doing a talk through Plan With Me instead of a sped up voiceover Plan With Me like I usually do, and that is because this week I am a part of a pretty big planner tag kind of collaboration video. I'm not sure if it actually has a name. Planner Tag Collab is what this group chat is called, so I'm going to call it that. But it was orchestrated by Kinsey of Kinsey's Creation. She reached out to me and a bunch of other planner girls to do this tag. So a lot of them, there's a couple of them that are girls that I love and watch, like Kiara, or Kira, I never know if I'm saying that right, Kiara, correct me if I'm wrong, of In Kiara's Planner, and Laura of Laura Lee Plans, and then a ton of others that are new to me, and I'm really excited to watch their videos as well. So we're all going to be answering this list of fall kind of themed questions. I'm going to leave the list of questions down below, so if you would like to answer them in your Plan With Me and participate, please feel free to. I always like to leave the questions if I do something like this down below, and then I'll also leave the links to everybody's videos down below as well. So if you're in the mood for like a very fall themed binge, then that will be great for you to kind of go check everybody out, and I highly encourage it. So this week I'm going to use this pumpkin spice kit from Harriet Wright Designs. I wanted something that was like super fall because it's the week that I'm planning is the week, it's like the first week of October. October starts on this Thursday, the week of September 28th. And I also just wanted it to be like very fall themed, of course, for this video, since it's like a fall tag. So I do have a coupon code for Harriet Wright Designs. It's Lauren15 if you like this kit. She's also released a lot of winter and Christmas kits as well, if that's where you are in your kit buying process. Okay, but I will show you this one. So obviously pumpkin spice and everything nice is what that quote says. Super cute, very like neutral themed, which I like, but it has some leopard florals, pumpkins, office stuff, just very girly and pretty. All 4 pages of this kit are foiled, which is awesome. She has really like premium matte paper, great kind of print quality. Love that this whole page is just really unique foiled boxes, lots of third boxes. This has a lot of sidebar stuff, layering icons, etc. Again, all pages are foiled, and then this is foiled as well. Gorgeous. It's rose gold, which is my favorite foil for fall. And then these are add-ons. I got the Deco add-on, which is really fun. And then I also have the, what do you call these? What do you call these? Bow header. I don't know why I lost that word. Bow header add-on. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start answering some of these questions. And then I also got tagged by Caroline's Plans. On her YouTube video, she made up a fall vibes tag and tagged me to do it as well. And I thought, oops, that's from my last Plan With Me, sorry. I thought I would answer those questions at the same time, really, because a lot of them I think overlap, and I didn't think it made sense to do like 2 different fall question tags, so I thought I would just do them both kind of together. So I also haven't really looked at these questions, which is never good if I haven't thought of an answer first, but that's okay. All right, the first question from the fall planner tag is fall your favorite season. My answer to that is yes and no. Yes, because basically I love fall, I love spring, I love summer, I love Christmas, but I hate the rest of winter. So basically, because fall is not January through March, I can say yes, it's my favorite. I do really like fall a lot, but I don't really have a favorite season. I just have a least favorite season, which is winter. Okay. Number 2, are you obsessed with pumpkin? I don't know if I would say obsessed. I like it. I think it's nice, and I think it's seasonal and fun, and I'm not opposed to it. And like I definitely buy some pumpkin spice flavored things during like the fall season, but I don't know that I would say I'm obsessed with pumpkin. And then like just plain pumpkin flavored things, yeah, I like that too, I guess. But again, I wouldn't say I'm like obsessed with it. Okay. Number 3, Uggs or boots? To me, that's very like, Uggs or boots, like those are two very different things. Uggs are something that I have worn since I was in high school, but now like as an adult, I feel like I only wear, I don't know what I want to pull in up here. What color are the date covers? Okay, maybe this darker one. I feel like I only wear Uggs. Like I wouldn't really wear Uggs. Uggs are like I have them and I love them, but they're like, if I'm like going somewhere I don't think anybody's gonna see me, like if I just need to run to the grocery store really quickly, or like if I'm going to like a workout class or something where like I don't wear tennis shoes, like a spin class or like a bar class or something, then I might like wear a pair of Uggs out, but I would never wear Uggs like if I wanted to like look, you know, like if I'm wearing boots and I want to look nice, then I would wear like little booties or boots, but I would never wear Uggs like to, they just seem kind of like slippers to me. I remember I used to work at this, I used to work at an Australian company. They were founded in Australia, and then they moved their headquarters over here. So like all of the leadership who came over and a lot of the people who came over were, you know, from Australia. And I remember I would get, it was small, it was like a tech startup. There was like maybe 15 people that worked in the office, and I would get in pretty early, and I would commute, and then it was like an hour, not an hour, well, the commute was an hour, but like it was a mile. The office was about a mile from the like BART train that I took into the city. So I would a lot of times wear like Uggs on the train in the morning and stuff just to walk. And then let's see, 20, 30. So I would wear Uggs in the morning, and then I would bring, you know, my like cute shoes, like heeled booties or whatever, I'd put in my bag, and I'd change when I got to the office. And like I said, I normally got there pretty early, and was one of the first people there. But one day I came in, and my CTO was there before me. He got there early for some reason that day, and I was wearing my Uggs, and he was like, oh my God, Moshe, like I cannot believe that Americans, because Uggs were founded in Australia. They're like an Australian company. Anyways, he's like, I can't believe Americans just like wear Uggs out and like as shoes. Like that's so weird to me. In Australia, they're just considered slippers, and they're not at all acceptable like out in public. And he, you know, it's a very casual office. Like he was wearing a t-shirt, you know, but he just was like, had this whole thing about it because he's Australian and whatever. And I was like, took my boots out of my purse. I was like, chill, I have boots right here. These are not the shoes I'm wearing. I just wear them to commute. And he was like, oh, sorry. But I just thought it was funny because here people are like, so people just wear them like they're shoes, but not me. I used to, but not anymore. Let me know below how you think of Uggs. Are they like slippers, or do you like wear them out? Okay, next question. Oversized sweaters or cardigans? I like both, but I live in oversized sweaters. My boss at this company that I'm at now, I remember him saying once like that he's like, oh, he said something that like oversized sweaters, jeans and booties were my like uniform, because that's literally what I wear every day. And he's totally right. That is what I wear to work every day. Working in San Francisco, you can get away with that every day. I don't know if I mentioned it, but these date dots are from Sweet Bella XOXO. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to leave one of these out. I think probably this one's the most boring. And then like these two are light background. These two, so like this is my process. I feel like I barely ever talk about this, but I'll put, these are florals and have a similar background, so I'll put one of those on each side of the spread. And then this is my quote, obviously, so I'll put that here. And then that is like similar color to this, so I'll put that on the other side. And then I have these two that are similar backgrounds, and then they're both like clip art, so I'll put one of those on each side of the spread. And then these are the same color, kind of similar backgrounds, so I'll put one of those on each side of the spread. So that's what my process looks like. Okay, number 5, favorite fall memory. That, I don't know if I have a favorite fall memory, but I do have a memory from when I was a little kid that is hilarious to me that I feel like I should share. So I started doing ballet when I was like 3 years old, I think, maybe 4. And my sister and I, well, my family, we were at a pumpkin patch. These are from the Glitter Mama. I have a coupon code to her shop down below. I think it's Lauren15. Anyway, so we were at a pumpkin patch, and like I said, I had started doing ballet. I was 3, which meant my sister was probably like 1.5. I was probably almost 4, so she was probably almost 2. And I was like doing the stuff that I learned, the ballet that I learned, like around the, hold on, hold please. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. We have so many headers. Okay, I'm gonna use these in the sidebar, I think. I was doing the ballet that I learned around, there was like this giant fountain, and I was doing the ballet that I learned around the like ledge of the fountain. And my sister was like a very typical little sister who, of course, I was doing ballet, so she wanted to do ballet, so she got up and started doing ballet around the edge of the fountain, and then she fell in the fountain. And we have this home video of her afterwards, like, just like screaming, well, she's not screaming, but she's in the car, like, crying, and my parents were like stripping her naked because she's getting all these like wet, dirty fountain clothes off her. And there's like pumpkins in the car. I shouldn't laugh. Actually, I can't. It was hilarious. So yeah. Such a long time ago, but so cute. Okay, I think I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna finish the sidebar, and then I will come back for the day by day. All right, this is the sidebar. It's pretty simple. I really like that she has these headers in, so I pulled that in, and then this piece right here. I also like that she adds these extra strips of washi. I just cut that down. I love how thin it is. I love really thin pieces of washi like that in the sidebar. So, okay, let's see where I left off. Okay, I'm actually, while I talk about that, I do this all the time. It's something I got from Nikki Plus 3, but I am just going to layer these, I got cut off there, but the Panabir Design Laptop Girls over the Panabir Design Scallops. I do have a coupon code for her. It's Lauren15, and you can also leave my name in the notes to seller and get my freebie, which is adorable. Okay, anyways, the next question from the tag was, does it get cold where you live? I live in California, so most of the world would probably say, or at least most of the US would probably say, no, it doesn't get cold where you live. But I've lived in California my whole life, and I would like to disagree and say it's freaking cold. and I hate any sort of cold. It gets like, I don't know, the coldest morning that you might get might be like in the 30s, and that only happens a couple times a year, so it doesn't snow or anything. So, you know, that, take that as you will. Oops, sorry, I'll silence that. That was my phone, not yours. Okay. So 4 meetings, which is way too many for a Monday. I generally like to stack my meetings Tuesday through Thursday and keep Mondays and Fridays really light for meetings. I'm going to take one of these patterned foiled headers, and then let's figure out now. So I think I'll do these 3 on this side and these 4 on the other side. So I'm just going to take this one right here, put this down. I don't know. What do you think? Is that 30 degrees cold to you or no? To me, it's disgustingly cold. It generally blows my mind that people live in places where like you are expected to function and like go to work when it's snowing outside. Like I cannot believe people do that. It's wild to me. Like I'm ready to give up if it's raining. Okay. Next one. Favorite fall drink. I don't know if I have a good answer for this. I pretty much drink just like coffee and tea all the time. I do love like hot apple cider, but I don't really drink it that much, if that makes sense, because I just can't like deal with the thought of having that much sugar. Okay, I'm trying to think. Ow. Ooh. I'm gonna try and mention it just this one time, but I do have a broken arm, and I just heard it when I did that. But if you're noticing that my handwriting sucks or my right hand is really swollen, that would be why. Okay, speaking of my broken arm, I started working on this bookshelf, which is actually how I broke my arm. I like am DIYing. Well, we actually finished it and it turned out really great, and I'm very pleased about it. But I was DIYing this bookshelf and I was working on it this evening. I kind of want to pull this color in. No, that's too patterned. Oh, I don't know. Maybe like, all right, I'm not quite sure exactly where I left off. It's a little bit later this evening. I think the question that I left off on was favorite fall drink, but I don't really know if I answered it fully. I don't really have one, which I think is probably what I was about to say. I just like, I drink coffee and tea pretty much year round, and I don't stray too much. Like I don't know, like I like a coffee with cream or a cappuccino or like a latte, but nothing sugary, nothing like, I'm never ordering like a Starbucks pumpkin spice latte or pumpkin cold brew or anything like that. I don't know. That's one of those things that like, I'm not a super healthy person by any means, but it's just one of those things where like, you know, when you just don't let yourself even go there, like for the calories. That's one of those things for me. So I kind of keep it simple year round. Okay, so what I'm just doing here, I have these boxes from the kit, but I don't like writing on something like this that isn't like whited out at all, and it's kind of got a bold pattern. So but I also think it's really pretty with the foiling and all that. So I just took a foil box from my newest addiction, and I took one of the third boxes and I just cut it down, and I'm gonna just kind of center it in the middle here, so that way I still can use that pretty box, but I have somewhere kind of nice to write. And I'm marking that I started working, or I was, not that I started, but I was just working on this bookshelf project that I've been talking so much about, because yeah, I was just like, a much bigger DIY than I was anticipating. Okay, and then this is from Crafts by Towie. I wasn't building anything, but I actually just ordered some of her stickers that are like the paint cans, but they're not here yet, so that'll work for now. And then the only other thing that I wrote down really for this day was that we cooked like a grilled barbecue salad. So, ooh, I've got like this Crafts by Towie sticker too. Maybe this is gonna be a Crafts by Towie spread. But I need to take up, I can either put in this Sweet Bella XOXO like half lace doily here, and then I think that's a good idea because I could do that, or I could do a divider, but I kind of like the doily. So put that there, and then the question becomes, do I want to layer or put a half box down or something, or sorry, like a quarter box. She includes all these really nice layering stickers, so I feel like that's the move. What do we think? Kind of like this color. Okay. There we go. So we made cook, barbecue. Oh man. My handwriting, let me tell you. It's hard to write right now. Okay. We made a barbecue chicken salad. So, okay, great. Let's move on to Tuesday. Kind of want to start with the meetings, but I feel like I need to put it down here since I put that there. I was dealing with my dentist all day, doing insurance stuff, went to Whole Foods. Stephen cooked. I watched the debate, and I was up until 1:30 in the morning working this day. So let's start with the insurance to the dentist. I think I'm just going to use this phone, and I'm just going to take, again, one of the like layering stickers from the kit. I like these. Are they hexagons? 1, 2, 3. Yep, they're hexagons. So let's see if I can center that. Okay, and just write dentist and insurance calls. Kind of had to sort through that. I got a new dentist. Okay, cool. And then we went to Whole Foods. She's got a sticker here. I don't know if I like that one, to be honest, though. Let me dig and find one that I like a little better. Okay, I found my classic White Deer stationery. So now I just need to find a box. I think that's fine. Just like this. Okay, I need, I think, to grab another one of the questions as I'm laying this down. Okay, next question is favorite shop for fall stickers and kits. I kind of feel like that's like asking me to pick a favorite child. And I didn't think of an answer or even a diplomatic response beforehand. Who did I get a lot of fall kits from? I guess I have these. I picked up a couple from Two Little Bees. I always love her kits. I don't know. I don't know if I could pick one shop. I have a Simply Watercolor Co kit I'm really excited about. I'm excited about a paper blush bar launch. But I don't know. I don't think I have a good answer. Okay. Let's see. What else do I need to mark? Okay, so I'm gonna just take another, again, my Panda Bird Design stitch. Or do I want to put it here? I kind of did this last week, I think, where I put it down below and then I put the box here, but I feel like this would have looked better if I put the box all the way at the bottom, maybe. But then where does this box go? All the way at the top, maybe? But then if I put this sticker here and this is all the way at the top, then it goes diagonal. I don't like that. Maybe I can just line up this box again. That's probably fine. All right, I'm gonna go back with what my thought was here. Okay, so the next question was favorite fall or Halloween movie. I feel like I have to go with the classic, which is Hocus Pocus. It's such a good classic Halloween movie. I don't like any scary movies ever at all. I feel like I've said this before, but I can like vividly remember being like in high school and in college and people wanting to watch scary movies, and like on 2 separate occasions me just like bailing. Like I remember being at a Halloween party when I was a freshman in high school, and they were watching one of the Saw movies, which by the way my 8th grade teacher let us watch on the last day of school, which still I'm scarred to this day. And then we were watching it at a Halloween party, and I can remember just going into the kitchen and doing dishes with the mom the whole time. And I can remember in college when we like moved out of our dorms and into our houses, we went over to me and all my girlfriends like lived together in 2 apartments next door to each other, and then we went over to one of our, well, like all of our guy friends lived in the same house, and we went over there and they wanted to watch scary movies, and I was just like, no, and I was like, I'm gonna leave, and then all my girlfriends left with me, and I felt really bad because I felt like I ruined everybody's night. I just can't do it. I hate it. I'm like, I don't understand enjoying being scared. I've never understood that like phenomenon. So I like cutesy scary movie, well, cutesy Halloween movies like Hocus Pocus. I also like Nightmare Before Christmas. I want to watch that with Steven once he gets back. Okay, so I put the half box down here, and I'm just gonna mark the presidential debate. So I don't really want to talk about it, but I think we can all agree, no matter how you vote, that was a disaster for everybody involved. Please don't leave any comment. I will delete any comments about it that are just whatever in the comment section, but it was like, I remember being like, okay, I have to work late, and Steven was going on a run, he was gonna watch it later, and I was like, okay, I will watch, I have to work, I'm just gonna put it on while I work, and I'll watch it while I finish working at like, from like 6:30 to 7:30, and then we were supposed to go to Whole Foods after, and I just remember sitting there and being like, I just was sitting there staring at the screen with my mouth just dropped open in disgust. I was like, could not fathom what was going on. I did not get any work done. So then once we came back from Whole Foods, and then like sorted through all of our groceries and cleaned all of them and disinfected and all that, I was up until like 1:30 in the morning finishing work. Which is fine. It's funny because I think to a lot of people that probably sounds horrible, but to me, I'm such a night person. That's when I'm the most productive by far. Is like from 11 to like the middle of the night. I don't know. No one's in my inbox, no one's emailing me, like no one's bugging me. I can just like get a bunch of stuff done, and I did. So I'm gonna just mark YouTube. I don't know why the play button, but that's all I got. So I'm gonna mark presidential debate. And then I need to find a sticker. Maybe I'll just take this one from the kit and layer it again with a piece of deco and just mark work until 1:30 a.m. Okay, and that is Tuesday. I also did some other stuff. I wrote down Steven made some honey garlic salmon. That was really good. But this is what we got. Okay, so normally I like to kind of space things out so every column looks a little bit different, but I don't love how I don't know. I feel like I just want this to be a little bit more symmetrical for whatever reason. I don't know why I'm feeling that way, but I totally am. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do is I always try to avoid writing on the this column on Wednesday if I can because of the angle, but with the broken arm, I can't really rotate, like that's about as far as I can rotate my hand right now because like this is how far I can rotate that one, but because I'm broken, so it's even harder to do, I think, right now than normal to write on this column. So I like to just, you know, put it onto a open full box to write stuff in. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, so long as I'm not writing on the white space. Okay, and then just line that up like this. I think that's about even. And then I'm gonna put the full box down here. So what I didn't do, I don't think, is did I talk through the one I wasn't gonna use? Was it that one? At any rate, I feel like I need to use one of these tan ones. So I'll just grab this one, it's fine. I always put down the header and then I never get the header straight. So I put down the full box, which I generally can't get straight. And then I pick up and adjust the header to make that straight. Okay, so I think, to use one of these, but I want it to be a little bit bigger, I think, than what this is. So I think I'm just gonna layer one of the headers. Ooh, or do I want to do this guy? That would be cute. Let's do that. I'm gonna layer this guy. Just line it up with this line. And then grab my X-Acto knife and just cut. Sweet. So then I like that because it's a little bit bigger, and it kind of fills up more space. Oh wait, I'm still not ready to stick that down. And then I'm going to take this camera and then just write that I filmed. That's cute. All right. I can't, there we go. It looks, I was gonna say, it looks good. I can see the foil catching a lot better, I think, than it captures on camera. And then I also did a voiceover. Okay, I grabbed these microphones. They're also from Harriet Wright Designs, and I feel like they would be cute. Again, to just layer, I am gonna have to write, I think, on the, oh, that's too matchy-matchy, huh? Let's go with like this light pink, maybe. I'm gonna have to write, or you know what? I could grab I was thinking that I had a voiceover script, but I don't actually, the one I thought I had does not actually say voiceover. So I'm gonna just finagle this a little bit to get that straight. And then I'm just gonna really slowly. All right, not great, but not bad for a broken arm on Wednesday. Okay, I also bought airline tickets this day. I'm going with my girlfriends on a trip. I haven't flown yet. Have you? Has anybody flown? I'd love to hear your experience in the comments section if you have. I'm a little nervous, but I know that for me, the flight I booked, they're not, should I put this down here? Because I also cooked Mediterranean chicken pitas. That sounds like I want to put that down. Okay, doing more layering. maybe a circle. Anyways, I can't remember what I was saying. Something about flying, I'm sure. I know different airlines are doing different things. I've talked to a lot of people who have flown. Flying makes me nervous in general, but definitely being in close quarters does. The airline tickets I booked, like I will be the only person in my row. Steven just flew where on United, which did not have that rule, but he had to get tested within 72 hours of leaving before he went on the flight, and then he had to get tested at the airport once he arrived. And then I've heard a lot of other people that have been like, it is fine, it's really safe. So I guess we'll see. All right, this is from Magic Prince Co., by the way. And then I think we can move over onto Thursday. All right, so this is the first day of October, and I always really like to have fun kind of playing with that. Like, I don't know why, but the start of a month is fun, or the start of a season. So these are my, I have dubbed these my favorite stickers of, well, I would say all time, but at least for the timing. These from Sweet Bella XOXO are so good. And they're so fun to use, especially for something I like being decorative like this. So I'm just gonna layer some deco from the kit, and then I have these scripts. So I think I like that. It's cute. And then these are from Artbox Stickers, who is no longer open, unfortunately, but I'm gonna use it. And just a cute little Hello October. And then I kind of want to put some maybe like letters from Lay. Little, maybe some more of these. Cute. Maybe okay, I pulled one of these I like these simple kind of swooshes from Planning Like a Pro. Pull one of those to just kind of fill in this space right here. And do I like that? I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe if I move it over a little. I don't know. We'll have to sit with that for a second. And then I'm going to pull some of these letters, well, maybe just one of these letters from Lay, little sparkles. Okay, cute. And then I'm going to white out right here and pick out a box I like. Kind of like that one. Or do I want something bolder like that? Maybe this guy. I don't know. I like all the boxes. Okay, let's see. Let me answer a question while I do this. Do you pumpkin pick or go to an apple orchard or haunted house? Yeah, we do. Steven and I, we started this tradition like, I don't know, years ago. When we were like in our early 20s. We went to a pumpkin patch. There's like a pumpkin patch that he used to go to when he was like a little kid. And I think my parents said they took me there once or twice when I was a little kid too. And it's over like by where we got married. So we always go and we pick out a pumpkin and we do like whatever. They always have like, we love like, I don't know why, we're like grown adults who also like love feeding like the donkeys and the baby cows and stuff. And then we get like there's a maze and we get like our little, they sell like snacks. I don't know. So we do that. It's nothing crazy or special, but we do that every year. And then we go wine tasting right after because it's in the wine country. Like I said, it's right by the winery we got married at. So that is always a thing that we do. I would love to go apple picking, but I don't know of any, I do not, oh shoot, I just ripped that. I do not know of any apple picking places in the Bay Area, which is where I live. So if you live in the Bay Area and you know of any apple picking places, I would love to hear it. Hold on, I'm gonna decide I still have 3 things that I want to mark here. 4 things. I don't know if I'm going to have room. Whatever. Because I want to mark, so this is just my meetings, which I only had 2, which is definitely not like super crazy. Sorry, I tore up this sticker. I'm going to see if I can kind of piece it back together-ish. Better than nothing. Okay, I'm going to try to maybe take this laptop girl and bump her up. So that way I have room. Wow, that's a little crowded. That's okay. I'll just write it like this. 2 meetings. No fancy cursive. Okay, so I also went to the dentist this day. I listened to, we had another event for with Artist Couture and Beauty Blender. Let me figure out the spacing on this. Okay, so I have 3 things I want to mark, and I just kind of figured out the spacing before I like get all deep in this. So I had a dentist appointment, so I'm just gonna take this from the kit, a quarter box, and that's the Crafts by Towie sticker, and mark probably just 10 a.m. dentist. And then I'm gonna put down right here, I need to find an icon for this, but Steven and I like went through and we watched like all these Disney, Pixar, and like Disney shorts on Netflix, which was so fun. And then, like I was saying, I had, it's, what is it? Hispanic Heritage Month, something like that. And my company put on an event where Beauty Blender and Artist Couture, who both are founded by Hispanic, that's 2 the same color, who are both founded by Hispanic CEOs. They like put on, I need a different, I don't know why my colors are throwing me off. I need like, yeah, the brown, I think. Anyways, and they were just kind of talking about their companies and what, what it's meant to them to be Hispanic CEOs, to their companies, and all of that. So that was fun. I don't know how I'm going to mark this. 1 p.m. Let's see, Beauty Blender and Artist Couture. Let's do it that way. 1 p.m. Does anybody else do that? Like I write it out without actually writing it before I commit. And Artist Couture. Okay, and then I think I am just going to grab a one of these from Magic Prince Co. To mark that we watched Disney shorts. So good. We love the one, the lava one, I Lava You. So cute. We've seen that before. We watched that again last night. But we love that one. And then there was a couple like new to me ones. The Out one was really good. The Sandpecker Bird one was so good. I cried, I think. Bow was cute. There was one, I can't remember the name of it, but it was about like a nonverbal autistic little girl and like the camper that was with her that kind of helped make her feel more comfortable. That was really sweet. Okay, I'm going to mark that it was payday, and I'm just gonna, again, just start layering some stickers here. This one isn't foiled, so I need to pull my Harriet Wright Designs bows. Just put that there. And then I feel like I haven't been marking payday recently. Is that true? I think it is true because I like don't even know what script I would use. I might regret this. That's okay. Okay, and then This day was my coworker. I feel like I've talked about this a little bit, but my coworker, there's 2 of us project managers that work on my team, and she went out on, this was her last day before going out on maternity leave. As I'm filming this, her due date is actually tomorrow, and last time she had a baby, it was like 2 weeks early, but I know that as of this week, she hadn't had the baby as of a couple days ago. We checked in, but I don't know. She looked at my Instagram stories today, so I feel like she's probably still pregnant, but I don't know. Anyways, this was her last day, and we were basically, it's no meeting Friday, but we were just kind of on the phone the whole day, just sorting everything out, of course, before she left. So that was like the main thing that I've been stressing out about this day for a long time. And then what else happened? The cleaners came. All right. I am going to mark that the cleaners came right here, which I'm going to do the same kind of thing I did earlier, where I'm going to cut down one of these. I just am going to trim off the sides, and then I'm going to answer the next question, which is favorite kind of candy for Halloween, I'm assuming. I love, probably like all-time favorite is Reese's peanut butter cups. I also really love Snickers. I also really love Twix. Anything like that. Anything that's like chocolatey and nutty or caramely, I'm in. Less of a sweet candy, like a fruity candy person, but you know, never say never also. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this little mop from Crafts by Towie and just mark cleaners. Okay, that's cute. And then, so I have 2 more things I want to mark. I had to call the bank, and then I had Steven and I just like ordered takeout and kind of did a cheap meal kind of night this night. So maybe this box is going to be the answer. Very simple. Okay, and then before I do that, I'm going to find the right box. Okay, let me answer a question. Oh, favorite costume. Oh my gosh, hold on. Okay, the next question is favorite costume, and I conveniently have this one on my phone, and I just shared it in a work email. I don't know if this is my favorite costume. That's me. That's my little sister. My baby sister I was probably 3, she was probably 2, and my newborn sister was probably 2 months old at the time, but I think it's so cute. We were such cute little Minnie Mouses. I love it. I think it's so sweet. I also, my grandma was like a really talented seamstress. So a lot of my childhood, I was quite like a girly girl. So she would make me these like beautiful princess ball gowns like every year for Halloween. So sometimes I would like go trick-or-treating in one of a princess ball gown, and then I would like go to school as something else, or vice versa. I was Amelia Bedelia one year, I think, when I was like in 1st grade. That was so cute. And then I think one of those years when I was like a princess, it was too cold to go out as a princess that night, and like my mom wanted me to like put like a long sleeve on underneath, and I wasn't having that fly, so I think I don't think I have room to mark calling the bank, so I think I'll just put a divider here instead. Anyways, maybe a balloon paper studio one and some deco. That could be cute. Anyways, so I remember my dad, this is kind of a funny thing, but he used to race cars as like a hobby when he was younger. So I went in his race suit out because that was like a lot warmer than a princess costume. So that was, I remember that being really fun to be like in a real legit like big blue race car men's suit. And I was like, I don't know, a 9-year-old or something. And that was cool. I felt really cool. Okay. That's cute. Love that. Okay. And then what was I going to put here? That we got takeout and we just drank some wine, got takeout. I ordered cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. Oh my God. We watched, I always make Steven watch Rhett and Link, Good Mythical Morning with me. And they did this episode where they tasted every single cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. And I haven't been to Cheesecake Factory in years. But even though Steven went and picked up this takeout and whatever, and we already had our cheat meal, I ordered 2 different cheesecakes from the Cheesecake Factory, just 2 different pieces. And we ate them all weekend long. We didn't just eat them that night, but I was like in such a suggestible mood, I think. Okay, the next question is, what are your plans for Halloween this year? And I don't fully have it sorted out. I texted, or my girlfriends and I were texting, and anyway, sorry, I'm marking that we slept in and then we watched Disney shorts again this morning. These are from Crafts by Tawi. But anyway, so I think I'm going to hang out with my girlfriends. I don't know if they're going to come here or if I'm going to go to one of my friends' houses. And I also want to, I don't know, Steven and I were talking about, like, I want to go to the pumpkin patch because that's what we normally do every year. Normally we don't go on Halloween, but we're gone on opposite weekends kind of here, so we don't, what do I want to do? I feel like, yeah, this is fine. Anyway, sorry. So I still want to go to the pumpkin patch and go wine tasting because we need to pick up a shipment of wine. So I still want to do that, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if that's going to happen or if I'll just hang out with my girlfriends on Halloween. But yeah, nothing special. I feel like I haven't gone out to like bars or anything. Like I'm very over, like I feel like when I was, in my younger 20s, it was like very fun to like go to bars and stuff for Halloween. But now the thought of going to like a bar on a holiday is like, that sounds horrible. I think I'm old because that sounds like the worst thing ever. Okay. Anyways, I had bought a bunch of pictures and furniture and all the stuff to kind of decorate our house. So we spent a large part of that day kind of unboxing all of that, hanging up pictures together, putting together furniture, just like really kind of working to pull our house together. I also uploaded a plan with me. So again, I'm just using this Magic Prince Co. sheet to mark that. And then here, I think I want to grab this box. Yeah, love that, to mark, I don't know, just kind of home decor activities. Okay, I'm grabbing this like tools set again because that's really what Steven was doing. And I'm just going to mark hang picks and home decor. We're just like building furniture or whatever. Okay, let's see what the next question is while I do this. Do you watch spooky movies? No, I feel like I already answered that. I do not. Not into it at all. I didn't really write anything else down this day, so I don't actually remember like what we did in the evening, but I remember that my sister unfortunately was up with her boyfriend in Oregon. They had just got up there and she got a kidney stone. My cousin told me that, so I was FaceTiming with my cousin that day. Unfortunately. I mean, it was good to talk to her, but unfortunate reasons. And then, okay, the last question that I have here is adding a favorite fall activity. And I think I just kind of like being cozy in fall and just like baking and watching movies and drinking wine and all that. But I kind of like that any time of year. I was going to say like doing the apple picking, or not apple picking, pumpkin picking kind of thing. Pumpkin carving is fun. I like making a lot of fall soups. I feel like I need more deco for this area. What about like that guy? And like a rose maybe? Does that look weird? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I need something to like tie it together. Maybe one of Shani's swooshes. Better, but not great. Listen, it's not great. It's okay. Okay, I also have the questions from Caroline's plan with me that I'm going to try and answer quickly here. I'm going to just give short answers, I think, because I thought that they were going to be more similar than they actually are. Or I guess I could potentially maybe just answer them and save them for another, like save the rest for another plan with me. I'm marking right here that this morning I just sat outside and I enjoyed, I had a cup of coffee out on the patio in the morning. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so, and that ties in nicely to her first question, which I kind of already answered. Fall hot drink of choice, coffee, cider, tea. I actually really do like cider. Okay, next one is pumpkin spice everything or no. I am someone who kind of falls in the middle. Like, I like pumpkin spice, but I'm not obsessed with it, and which is funny because I kind of feel like in her plan with me, she was saying the opposite. But I'm one of those people that like, I like it. I'm happy to have it in the fall, like a couple things, but I don't drown myself in it, and I'm not like obsessed with it, but I do like to have a couple things just to get in the vibe. Okay, I also edited a video. All right, I'm just gonna add, oh, but this would be better here. Yeah, it sure would. Okay, she says, do you decorate your home for fall? I used to, and I would like to again, but right now I'm on this kick of trying really hard to get rid of all the like junky kind of stuff that I got from Target over the years and just kind of trendy pieces, and I'm trying to invest in home decor that I'm gonna have for a long time, that I'm gonna want to have for a long time. So I purged a ton of stuff, and I'm trying not to kind of fall into the trap of buying that stuff. And I feel like maybe next year, once I have my home where I want it, I'll start investing in fall decor, but this year I'm not. I'm still investing in like my actual house. So not this year, but generally, yes, I do. Okay, so her next question is apple picking, corn maze, or haunted hayride. I feel like I kind of already talked about that with the pumpkin patch. Your ideal fall morning or evening. I think just like eating, like an ideal fall evening would be like eating, just eating, no, like getting some wine or some tea or something like that, and then making like a fall soup or, you know, like fall kind of dinner and just like hanging out, cuddling, that sort of thing. And then morning, likewise, like baking a fall like pumpkin bread or something and having coffee, sitting out on my patio or sitting on the porch, depending on the weather. It actually tends to be really nice here. in fall, well, like in September, October for us. These are from Simply Watercolor Co. So that would be it. Oh, my phone just died. That's okay. All right, I'll talk about the plan with me. Could be cute. But I kind of want to layer some more of these stickers in. Like, I don't know if you can see like that. And the rose maybe. Just kind of, no. Maybe the pumpkin? Another pumpkin? Too many pumpkins. We'll just go with that. Okay. I'm not sure exactly where I left off. I didn't press play, but basically I just marked cleaning the bookshelf with this paper blush bar sticker. We just kind of started getting it wet and whatever before my slippers got wet, and I came inside. I didn't realize my slippers were wet and was like rushing to go get something, and I slipped and fell and I broke my arm. And I was just saying that, I don't know, I was telling the story about it, that I just like, if you've ever injured something before where you just kind of know, like when you fall and you are like, oh, like that wasn't good. Like I'm not gonna just be able to shake that off. That's what happened. I kind of knew that something was wrong. Like I sprained it or I broke it at that point. But I also, like I said before, I broke my arm a couple of times, and I've had even like worse sprains than I think this break is. And I know that the advice they'll give you is pretty much the same every time. They're just going to tell you, that you need to ice it, elevate it, don't move it, take Tylenol, whatever. So I was like, we'll just go tomorrow morning because it was the evening. But anyways, enough about that. This is the spread. I really like it. I think it's really, really pretty. I love like the rosy tones and the rose gold for fall. It's gorgeous. I have a coupon code for Harriet Wright Designs if you want to pick up this kit or any of her other kits. It was so easy to plan with, and I had so much fun doing this and doing the talk through plan with me. And like I said, there's going to be a ton of other people who are participating in this planner collab, the fall planner tag collab. I'll have them all linked down below, so check them out. And of course, I'll have the questions from this collab as well as Carolyn's questions linked down below as well if you'd like to answer those yourself in a video. I'd love to see it. Always tag me. I love seeing them. So, but that's all for today. Thanks so much. Bye.